We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Washington Commanders.
Greg Mann to kick off for the Jets.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from Landover. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Right side. That's made by McLaurin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
Come on. Ready?
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ja'Cory Krusty Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped. That's the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Check. Go check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let it go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. From up and down, just shy of the 40. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Hey!
On the give, it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He'll drop the throw. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. And the Jets have a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Get it. Back to 80. Ready.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Run the set.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 70 Lions. Steady.
They'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first to the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commanders first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
No gain on the play.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
Well, a big roll of the dice here, Mike, and not only does it pan out for a first down, but they pick up a whole lot more with that big gain.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Get it. Dragon 60. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
From the shotgun. It's that's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with some.
So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Jets, first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Hey, smash Bronco. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go again with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19. 5 in.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Daniels now on first down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
Come on. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackled by Brandon Stevens. It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Van Sinnen was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go.
On third down, they try to get it on the ground.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Okay, ready?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Tommy Malott, touchdown Commanders.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught aside by Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
3 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Let's go now. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Let's go. 7. Go.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the jump. Come on. Hey. Cowboys.
Another run here with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Kennedy Lyons.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Price now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Get up. Ready.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
19.
Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot and you're able to connect.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
60 Eagles.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go.
Hill brought in motion.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The Jets, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, New York.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And only managed to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He's got it at about the 8, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Hall trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Let's go. 60 by trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Back to throw. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Trap all 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Ready, ready.
48-yard
The break the
line.
huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And is pulled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Washington. Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Three. Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is the pass, the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Smith. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
a gain of 4 yards.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's got his man. It's Smith down the sideline, and he will score. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
To kick off for the Jets.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go with Bill. That's Trusky Merritt. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Make a play here. Take it to him. Defense is asleep. Make some good plays today. They cannot stop us. Keep pushing the ball downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now Daniels. That'll be taken in by Trusky Merritt. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Okay, ready?
line.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Ready, ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinals.
They'll run here. It's Ford. And he will score. Game on. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Washington will line up for the two-point
Working
conversion.
out of the gun, it's Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Three.
The give, left side, here comes Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Pass the
First
street.
down, Jets.
On the give, it's Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Hill drops to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
42. Commanders 27. Braden Mann to kick
So,
off for the
following the
Jets.
touchdown, the punter Mann going to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. High throw, but it's reeled in. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Washington. And now it's a 9-point game. So they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Commanders 34.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready.
begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The Jets.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go, set.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. 6.
They give to Hall. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Jets.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Count to 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. He's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd down, here's Hall. And the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Brings up 3rd and
Cup
3.
19. Cup 19.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen.